Welcome back to another weekly episode behind the scenes. Today is week number 27 and June 30th. Some things going on this week, some big changes. So let's talk about it. First of all, let's do the update. YouTube right now, the goal for this year still is 1K. So right now we're at 424. Let's go. One increase. Also this one, 10 subs. They're all coming from the weekly hangouts on Twitch. Yeah, that's why we're doing them. Good stuff. Let me put the screen a bit on the side so you can read it too. Good stuff. Good stuff. So what else? Instagram, a little increase. Also because I met some real life people. 1.627K. It's fine. 1,627% now. And on school, we still have 8 members. The goal is 25 till the end of the year and 2K on Instagram. So, what happened this week? Life, it wasn't a bit challenging, to be honest. With the heat, it's middle of summer now, so I was struggling to get sleep and stuff, and then my thoughts were also a bit in a mess, and the emotion also struggling. Yesterday I had the weekly hangout, so I put some stuff in here already. We're gonna do this here. This is my revelation of the week. Take breaks, weekends off. Here we're gonna do start. That's a big aha moment that I think it's good to take time off, to not always work. I used to work on all weekends pretty much, trying to get all these projects going here. But at some point it felt, especially last week, I don't want to call it burnout, but it felt a bit, it felt heavy. And it's not even the tasks, but it was more of me having to focus all the time. Okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I need to think, how am I gonna fix this? By the way, let me fix the webcam meanwhile. So there was a lot of stuff going on. More creative challenge than a, let's say, mental challenge. No, that was wrong. Let me just do one thing at a time. Right now, okay, the cam should be fixed. All right. It was more of a creative challenge, yeah, because I thought, okay, how am I gonna make short form content? How am I gonna make the videos better? Like all these tasks I thought all the time. And I would do, okay, a little bit of YouTube, a little bit of short form maybe, a little bit of raw videos. I would work on school. And since I told you last time, right, it would be important to split things up, to find the tasks and then to split them up. But I thought I cannot do that. Why? Because I always need to get out videos, right? I always need to get things going. So I cannot just take now a break and then do only this and only that. But in reality, I actually can. And today I'll show you, this is another secret. That's a big word. But I'll show you, I already did it yesterday on the stream. If we spread our focus too much, the problem is either we get nothing done or we get little done. Wait, I cannot find the image, sorry. Here, I got it. Show it, paint. Maybe I should prepare these things, I'm sorry. It's not getting me paint. I'm gonna switch the cam. Wait. Google Sheet. Yes. Let me switch the cam real quick. Here, let's get Harold in. So what I used to do, right? This is our energy. Let's draw it again as yesterday, really bad. And I would do a little bit of YouTube and a little bit of school and a little bit of short form, maybe a little bit of other content. And I made progress, but only tiny steps. Like the more we spread our energy and focus, the development is gonna be tiny steps. And the key is we have still the same energy, but we focus on one task, not tasks. We focus on one task at a time. Because what happens then, it's not just these tiny pieces. Let's say 4 pieces, we would be only here, right? But it has compound effects. Our subconscious always thinks about only one thing and not 10 things at a time. And then it works out solutions for us. Like the more we can narrow our focus, the more it's gonna find a solution on that topic. And that's the key for me right now, to keep the focus narrow and to make really good progress in one direction. And not spread it out like always, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit on the other side. And how do we do that? We do it by splitting up our tasks. Even though I thought I couldn't do this, I actually can, for sure I can. And so I just took up the RISE score and I looked into, okay, most important, weekly hangout. We're doing that, that's fine. Second most important, we're doing the long form videos. That's fine. So this is the first priority. I took it here, and once more, if you want this file, leave me a comment, write me on Instagram, I'm gonna send it to you. If you want to get things going, put it in here, which I did here. The red mark stands now for YouTube, and I'm just gonna focus on YouTube for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 weeks. I'm gonna put all my focus into making videos, into making scripts, into finding an editor. And I also did some stuff today. So this is the more narrow view. This is the white yearly image and view. And here it's more narrow, and we just put in every day, okay, what's going on today? For example, I finished a script for a video. I filmed the A-roll. I'm gonna start new scripts after this one. Right now I'm in the process, right? Recording the behind the scenes, and then I'm gonna study on the YouTube course. So the whole day is gonna be 90% YouTube. And that's gonna be it for whole July. There's some things which always need to be done, like the weekly updates, the school hangouts, accounting, check-in. This is when the video cutter has finished the video, stuff like that. But I can just put it in here and still focus 80-90% of my time on YouTube in this space, which I think will get a lot more results than me spreading it all out on different areas. So that's the behind the scenes for this week. I was struggling. I had a big aha moment yesterday. Maybe I'll talk about that next week, but basically it's about connecting to your heart. And I even posted a story yesterday about that on Instagram. And yeah, I just want to help you in areas like things I'm learning, I want to share with you. And that way, make this a shared experience where I do this also to practice speaking, to get better on YouTube, on camera. But at the same time, I wanna make it for you, that you can follow the journey in the background and see what's going on and maybe get something out of it. That's the big goal. yeah, let's see next week. We're gonna check in again. 1.672, no, that's too much. 27. I already like this part a lot with the weekly update. It's also good for me, okay. Do we make progress? Do we not? How is life? How are things going? If you have any ideas what I could add, how I could this make even more interesting, I wanna really show you everything behind the scenes. So just let me know on Discord or here in the comments, in the weekly hangouts, wherever you're at. Let me know what you would like to see and we'll make it happen. With that said, this is it for week number 27. How many weeks left? 25 weeks left, and we gotta make some progress. That's it. Have a good day and see you in the next one. Bye.